Hello guys and welcome back to yet another episode on the Wraith SMP with me, Blaubart. In the last episode we went ahead and created all of the walls all the way around Barham, and I feel like I've been saying this for the last 5 episodes, but today is the day that we're finally going to go ahead and finish up all of the walls. And how do I know that, you ask? Well, because I've been grinding away in between episodes, and we are going to be doing the final part over here right about now. But first, as you might or might know, my biggest dream right now is turning this boring looking hill into the most amazing Viking base ever and getting it to be the #1 picture showing on Google Images when searching for Viking base Minecraft. Cuillin is currently claiming that top spot, so if you want to help me reach my goal and dethrone one of the biggest Minecraft YouTubers out there, smash that like and subscribe button to become a part of the army of Blaubart who's gonna take over Google. Now, back to the video. Alright guys, let's just go down and finish up the wall. I'm looking so much forward finally to be... now that I remember it, what the fuck did you guys do? I have no idea what happened, but it just seems like I exploded on Reddit just a week before I'm recording this. I had like 180 subs and now we're almost at 600. That is freaking crazy, you guys. Thank you so much for the support on the channel. Like just as I told you in the last video, I am now full-time. This will be my very first episode with me not having any studies or any jobs to think about, just creating Minecraft videos, and this seems like the craziest head start. So I just wanted to take like 2 minutes just to say a big thank you for all of the guys that just subscribed to the channel. I hope that you enjoy the concept. Oh, I forgot something over here. I hope that you enjoy the content. Also, a very big thank you for all of you guys who's actually already... Oh, I'm messing up now. Already been subscribing for months on end. It's just awesome to have you guys following along. I really enjoy the fact that I get to play Minecraft and you guys really do wanna watch what I'm making. It's just... I can't believe it. As you can see now, I am not even thinking about what I'm doing anymore. That's because I've been creating now, again, the really bad chunk render distance. I feel like there's a cap on the server. There must be. This is really short. Anyways, I've been making a lot of modules all the way around. So I have tried to like create this, I say yes, I mess up, this specific order in which I do things. So we would do the little arch down below, then I'll click here, delete these 2 pieces of dirt, went up, and then we're doing the head of the dragon. And just as that is completed, we'll go ahead and place ourselves on the snout. Go ahead, there was 1 wing, and here is the other, and I'm really messing up. Oh, how I love building on camera. And then we'll place the trapdoors, and just like that, we have completed 1 part of the final wall. Some of you might have noticed this, but I'm in diamond again. I have diamond tools. I lost my silky dude, my very first diamond pickaxe. I lost all of my armor and I lost my axe as well. Now, how do that happen, do you ask? You see, I was visiting Jeffrey's Craft and he has made like this awesome Nether Portal, like it was on Reddit like a couple of months ago, like this top of the sword sticking down in the ground, and then you'll go into like the blade of the sword, and that is the Nether Portal. So I went check that out. I went in the portal and then I saw that it spawned directly on a fortress. So that was freaking awesome. I thought, whoa, what a lucky guy. However, I logged out, and when I logged in again, it said Blaubart has been slain by a wither. And I was really just baffled. I had no idea. Then it turned out it was the loading time. Like literally the loading time of me getting into the game. I just got killed by 3 or 4 wither skeletons, and I tried to go and retrieve my stuff, but nothing was there. Like it wasn't in the lava, even though it was netherite. So I just took the L and used like an hour on trying to create like semi-decent gear. I got like perfect boots again, and then like leggings, helmet that works. I already got like an extra piece of pickaxe and axe, so that's good, I guess. And most importantly, I did not have my chest plate or the Ender Slayer. So we're going to create the new sword, the sword we got from Jeffers last time. I had my fortune pickaxe, my shovel, and the netherite hoe as well. Now, where did I come from? Oh yeah, it was wall building like it has been for the last freaking 24 hours. I have actually been thinking about this build quite a lot, not only because I've been using literally every woken minute of my life the last 2 days on building these walls, but also because as the sun is coming over the walls here, that is just so nice, because they are working to keep out enemies, but they're also keeping out the sunlight. Now, what was I talking about? Oh yeah, I was thinking about the build, because usually when I build something in Minecraft, I'll go ahead and use real life architecture as reference points. But if you go ahead and Google Viking house, like historically correct Viking house, it looks like complete crap. Like, they're just such boring square houses, not that any like of these like awesome what's it called, patterns or anything, not any shields hanging. So this is kind of like the glorified version of the Viking builds, but I feel like we can create a story from it. So imagine that Vikings, instead of going ahead and being a part of the like Catholic Church and just not accepting their old stories anymore, that they continued their way all the way to the Middle Age. That was an awesome landing that I did right there. And then it's in like this kind of fantasy style. I imagine this is how that would go out. So we need to create a really good remembrance of my grandfather Rodbart and stick to the way of the Viking, although we are actually way past that time historically in our building senses. But this is Minecraft. This is supposed to be fun, not some kind of boring historical lesson, blah blah. Like, what are you actually doing? Another thing that I've been thinking about in this build is that it's kind of a weird build, because it's easily the one most resource demanding project that I've ever done, and it's taking hours upon hours, but still it just feels like it's not that important to the build. Like, get me right, of course it creates a lot of awesome atmosphere to have this wall all the way around. It creates a lot to the story to have created like these fortress walls guarding Bartheim, but the storyline is not the walls. The storyline is the big castle on top of the hill. The storyline is going to be the houses stretching all the way on the lands over here. It's going to be wonderful walls. I have some plans for a dock over there by the water, and then this just going to be a bit in the background. I guess what I'm just trying to say is that some builds will have that tendency, because they're not that exciting. That's also why I've been doing this much off camera of the wall, because it's not an exciting build. It's just repetitive building and just going ahead and trying to create some builds, but you couldn't live without it either. So we are really closely nearing the end of the walls, and I am just so stoked to get it done and take a look at it from the top of Bartheim. Now that we are placing the very last blocks on the walls around Bartheim, I am so proud to say that we have finally completed the walls all the way around, and we have made it impossible for anyone to go and break into our kingdom without using the bridge or anywhere else on the... What's this you're talking about? Oh, that's just nothing. No, I'm kidding. Of course, we need to go ahead and build some towers. We're gonna do that in this episode as well. But let's just first take a fly up at the Bartheim mountain and take a look at the beautiful wall and the sunset. Oh, this is looking so nice, and I really need to try to figure out what's going on with this render distance. But doesn't this just look freaking awesome? Like, this is just as I imagined it in my head, and some cows and sheep have finally been spawning on the mountain as well. We are on a roll. Surely we must have been doing enough talking about building. Now let's head into the building itself, because right now we have 10 towers all the way around Bartheim that needs to be done before we can call this wall all the way complete. So I'll guess we'll just head into a time lapse, a mega time lapse, may that be, and then I'll see you guys on the other side. And just like that, we finished out the base structure of 6 out of the 10 towers, all the way through the 3 openings that are all around the walls. We will be adding some in the corners, don't worry, but I am slowly running out of time to make this video. But there was one thing I wanted to do before ending it all up. You see, at this point in the series, we shouldn't be losing progress, so I really want to go ahead and get myself some netherite gear again before ending up the episode, so we don't have to walk around and being embarrassed, not looking like Thanos. So we will head out to Jeffers' shop, which is this way. General array. I'll just see you guys over there. We'll buy a bunch of TNT and then we'll head down to the mines of the Nether to get ourselves some ancient debris. Also, I don't think I've shown Jeffers' base on camera just yet. Look at this beautiful little house that he's made. It's so cozy. I'll just go ahead, show you a little bit interior in here. He has got his pets. I'm in love with this kitchen. It looks freaking awesome. There's an upstairs and oh, I haven't checked this out yet. Wow, Jeffers, get in. Wow, this is awesome. This is really looking good, and we can steal all of... No, no, we would not steal anything. Also, we just need to take a look at the Nether Portal, the thing that actually got me killed. At least we can show you guys over here. Doesn't this look freaking cool? Just a big sword going straight into the mountain. Of course, it's a different scale than Bartheim is, but I really enjoy these small cozy builds, and I see that he's been adding some nether, what's it called? Nether ward all the way around. But if we continue out west out here, we should get to his store pretty soon. Also, take a look at all of these farms. Here we are arriving to another town like Valantius, the one that has been pre-built in the world, where you can go and discover all kinds of things, and it's this Western looking style. I think it's really cool. We have some people here. Angus, you should go work in the mines. No, I do not want to. And then we have... What? What is this? It's Potato Mumbo. What? A day out, eh? Yeah, I know who you are. Peace, love, and plants. Anyways, let's go over here. There is Jeffers' little fireworks shop. I think it looks so beautiful. Now, I actually made a mistake and forgot my ender chest, so we just need to... Are you kidding me, Jeffers Craft? Alright, I'ma just write to him and see if he can hook me up with any TNT, because we need to get this ancient debris over and done with before finishing up the episode. I can't be walking around like this. Not before long, Jeffers Craft, he locked on and he supplied me with all the TNT that I could ever use. So we went into the Nether and we actually found the old tunnels from the time when Jeffers and I... Oh yeah, of course, I forgot to record that, but this was where we were. So what I do is that I always take a long line, place a lot of TNT, and then I make a lot of mess in there trying to explode, hopefully uncovering some ancient debris in the process. And surely enough, there was my first hole. So my goal was to go ahead and get all of the ingots that I could do with the amount of TNT that I had, and I can just tell you guys, the TNT method is clearly the best method to go ahead and get yourself ancient debris in the Nether. Now, I've been a fan of the bed method for so long, also because I always create villager trading halls and they demand a lot of wool, a lot of beds, so why waste it just having it in the chests? No, of course not. We need to go ahead and use it. But the main thing that I enjoy about the TNT is that there's no fire anywhere. You can do way longer explosions with doing way less work, and I was so lucky in this haul that I took right here. I cannot describe it to you. I think I got 9 or 10 ingots out of all of the TNT, and it took me around 40 minutes maybe. As you can see, just every time we explode, we find some new pieces of ancient debris. Now, one crazy thing that happened to me was that I found one chunk with not 1, not 3, not 5, but 7 whole pieces of ancient debris. As you can see right here, I was just baffled. I had no idea they could actually do that, but that was a great haul, and before I knew it, I had 36 pieces of ancient debris ready to go home with my 9 netherite ingots and look really really good. I might have been a little bit too fast on ending up the episode. As you can see, we still have some video time left, but we are also looking as Thanosy as ever. And yes, Thanosy is a word, I guess. So we are all good on the netherite stuff, and I'm so happy that we managed to do that. But before I leave all of you, I think that the tower you see here in the background, we need to go ahead and fully complete at least one of them, so you guys will have an idea of how this will all look when I'm done with the rest. What I do right now is that I just basically just copy the design of the tower over here, and the walls here and yeah, everywhere in the kingdom. So you probably know the design by now. There's a little tweak with the wooden pillars at the corners, or else it's the complete same thing all the way around. I think I'll just go ahead and finish that, and then I'll have to show you a new design I've made for the top of the tower. It looks so freaking awesome. And we are looking good on the towers. Just take a look at this. Try to appreciate how awesome this base is going. Oh, are you kidding me? Yeah, I guess that's what happens when you build so much of the same thing. You're just bound to forget things at one point or the other. Now we just finished that up. I'll probably also just continue discovering things all the way around Badheim. But what I was saying is that this right here, the bridge opening with the towers, is looking freaking awesome. Let's just take a look again. Whoa, that is so nice. So what we want to go ahead and do now is to create the beautiful roof that's going on top of these two towers, and the roof is going to have the same shape and the shield as the one there is on Wonderful Walls down there. So I'll just try to figure out how to do everything, and then I think I'll meet up with you when I've done the framework. First of all, sorry for shouting into your ears in the last clip right there. I did not capture it before, it was too late. So yeah, I guess I was just a bit too close to the microphone, but shit happens. Secondly, take a look at how awesome these rooftops are going to be like. I love the curvature that I managed to get on the top of the roof. As you can see around here, we have the dragon shapes, which is not completely Viking-ish, but it supports the history of Badheim with the egg as the protector of the egg, of course. And over here we managed to actually get a bit more like the classical fantasy Viking-ish curvature, which I want to go ahead and do on the towers. Now right there, the little circle is going to be red on this gate. We have two other gates that are going to be, I think, blue and yellow. So we have different color-coded gates in the walls, and it's going to look awesome. For now, I'm just lagging to fill out the roof, so let's just go ahead and do that. With these roofs done, I think it's fair for us to say that we have been doing a lot of progress, and this is looking so freaking awesome. I am just absolutely in love with how this all looks. It really has actually brought way more to the whole place of Badheim than what I actually thought it would be. Especially as we're flying in from this angle, it is really clear to see that just the last details with the towers will just elevate this build from being just a big wall. I know the wall is looking really cool, but I think the towers just add that little extra sauce that we can need for the build. And if we go over here, this is looking so freaking nice with the bridge as well. You know what, guys? I am just so satisfied with all the progress that we've been making in this episode. Speaking about making progress, I actually completely forgot to go ahead and check out our sales in this episode, but I've been checking it off camera, and I can tell you that we are decreasing in this shop right now. Well, I have no idea what you're doing, and you're not even getting any thank you. Yeah. Oh, Jeffrey'scraft. Hi, Walt. Thanks so much for the wonderful work you do here. My gear is the best it can be, and this is the best shop around, Jeffrey'scraft. Ah, I see. The problem is that everyone's just got perfected gear. Well, you know what, Walt? We gotta make up a plan to make that not happen, and no, I know what you're thinking about. No, we're not gonna, Walt, we're not gonna do that. You're so annoying, man. Before leaving all of you, I just also wanted to show you one thing, because I gathered 5 whole chests of spruce logs, but you know what? we only have one left down here. It just seems so crazy that I've actually been using all of these chests to go ahead and create that wall outside, including the towers. But I guess that's just how it works. The same goes with the deep slate right here. As you can see, we have actually begun to empty out really big parts of our storage down here, but that just makes it even better that we actually went on and got them all just 2 episodes ago, because this is easily my most ambitious project ever. I wish I could have like counted all the resources that has been going into all of this already. If anybody knows that, how to do that, please write me in the comments. I would really love to know. But for now, guys, I think it's finally time to end up the episode. Thank you so much for watching this video. Also, an extra thank you to all of you guys supporting the channel lately. This has been absolutely crazy. My first video as a full-time YouTuber. I really hope that you enjoyed it all. I have also created a Twitter account. Link will be in the description, so go ahead, check that out. Give me a follow if you want to follow along on the daily updates on how it is being a full-time YouTuber, or just how I feel at the moment of writing. But for now, there's nothing left to say than a big fat thank you guys for following along, and let's head into a montage taking a look at all the beautiful things that we've been building in this episode. See ya!